All right, welcome back, geometry. We are doing number 8 through 12, the last couple of problems for your 11B review. So let me scroll down. Whoop, too far. Let's go up to number 8. There we go. So number 8, we want to find the volume of the figure. We want to round to the nearest hundredth if necessary, and it will be necessary. So once again, the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Here my radius is 11.9. So we have 4, oh, it's doing it again. Dang it. Pardon me one moment, folks. I need to erase that because that didn't look very nice. There we go, 4/3 times the radius, 11.9. Why is it doing that? Goodness. 11.9 cubed times pi. There we go. Now, 11.9 cubed is the following decimal. 1685. That's supposed to be an 8. There we go. 1685.159 pi. Here's how I would go about doing this. Take that decimal, multiply it by 4 first. Then divide that by 3, and then multiply that by pi. So 1685.159 times 4 equals, divided by 3 equals, times pi equals approximately 7,058.78 centimeters cubed. And that's the volume of the sphere. Number 9, surface area of the sphere this time. Round our answers to the nearest hundredth. Surface area, it's not as gross as the volume formula. It's actually much nicer. It's just 4 pi r squared. Super nice, super easy to work with. Here they give us the diameter, which means my radius is 5. So surface area is 4 times 5 squared times pi, which is 4 times 100 times pi, which is equal to, whoops, not 4 times 100. I'm getting ahead of myself. It's 4 times 25. If you're wondering where in the world I got that 100 from, it's because I'm getting ahead of myself. 4 times 25. That's 100 times pi. So the surface area is roughly 314 point, oh, was that 16? 314.16 kilometers squared. And this time it's squared and not cubed because this is area we're talking about, specifically surface area. Number 10, number 11, number 12, they come from 11.7. Now 11.7 was a little bit of a nastier section, so I'm going to try to go through this as slowly as I can and as clearly as I can. For number 10, we want to determine if each pair of solids is similar. Now remember, similarity means everything needs to be in proportion with one another. So this ratio has to be the same as that ratio. So 6/12, is that the same as 20/20? So is 1/2 the same thing as 1, in other words? And the answer is no. No, they are not similar. Now for number 11, they tell us that the pair of figures are similar. We want to use the information given to find the scale factor. So here they give us the surface area. The larger surface area is 144 yards squared. The other one is 36 yards squared. Here's how I'm going to go about doing this. I'm going to make a fraction. So we got 144 over 36, all right? Now, to find the scale factor, this is surface area. So that means I need to take the square root of each side because it's area, not volume. If it were volume, it'd be a lot nastier. We'd need to take the cube root, but we're not doing that. We're just taking the square root. Luckily, these are perfect squares. Square root of 144 is 12. Square root of 36 is 6. Can we reduce this? Yes, we sure can. It's to 2 over 1. So that means my scale factor is 2 to 1. Awesome. 2 to 1. Number 12, last one. Here we're wanting to find the volume. On the answer key, I don't know if you've taken a look at it, I write use a calculator. You are definitely going to want to use a calculator. So here they give us the surface areas and we're kind of missing the volume. So here's how I'm going to go about doing this. I'm going to start with that 384. So we got 384. And I'm going to put it over 486. Here's how I would enter this into your calculator. I would type in square root and then this fraction. So I'm going to take the square root of each thing, which is really like taking the square root of the top over the square root of the bottom. And then we reduce that. You'll get a decimal. Once you get that decimal, convert that into a fraction. There should be a button that says like F to D. When you do that, you'll get 8 over 9. Again, use a calculator. And if you need help with this one, let me know. Now we need to move on to the rest of the problem. We need to find what the area is. So, or not the area, the volume. Now remember, volume is measured in cubic units. So that means I'm going to take this 8 and cube it, so raise it to the third power, over 9 to the third, equals, here's how I'm going to do this other fraction. I'm going to do the one that I know, 6656, over the one that I don't know. I'm calling it x, or you could call it z, or question mark, whatever you want to call it. And from here, I would simplify 8 cubed over 9 cubed first, and then we cross multiply. So 8 to the third is 512. 9 to the third is 729. Equals 6656 over x, and from here we cross multiply. So we have 512x is equal to, oh, what'd I say? Oh, that's a big number. 4852224. Divide each side by 512. And that'll get you your value for x. So x is equal to 9,477 miles cubed. So that's number 12. That one's a little bit more in depth. So if you're struggling with that one, let me know. And I'm more than happy to help you. But anyway, that'll wrap it up for the answer key. Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy studying. And we'll talk to you later.